All right.
Hello, everyone! And today is the first session of She is the Ancient, which is a horror adventure involving vampires and werewolves and all manner of horror monsters that exist. This is a very long amount of going to be a campaign that's going to run for a while, I think. And we've got 6 players, which is one of the biggest tables I've done in a while. And I'm going to just go from top to bottom and introduce our people here that are playing. We will do character introductions during the session, but at least we should introduce who each person is. So, starting with Dragon, if you want to go first.
Hello. Welcome. Uh, Anything in particular we're supposed to say here?
I guess whether you're a streamer or not, or like what channel, if you want people to check them out, I could put messages in chat or something like that too.
Yes, I am currently streaming Twitch TV/Dragon Brethren. It is spelled weird. Don't worry about it.
Actually, I just realized we should also do characters.
Sure. That's what you meant.
I will be playing Jost, the Dragonborn Druid.
And then we have Hiki. You want to go next? Or if you want to go last, I can have you go last.
It's fine. Wait. So I'm Hikitsune. I stream. My character on game is gonna be Juno Wild. Do we do the character instruction right now or not yet?
Just your character name and then if you remember the class. If you don't, I can look at your character sheet.
It's Asimar Champion.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah.
I found my notepad. Good.
And then we have Tokyo.
Oh, hello. Yep, I'm Tokyo. I'm also a streamer on Twitch named Tokyo Kitty Live. I will be playing an elf rogue named Kit Kat.
And then we have Mimisk.
I play a barbarian, Nausea. I don't stream.
And then we have Keats.
I'm some guy off the street. I don't stream. I am here. I am playing Rock, a human cleric that likes to pretend to be a battle mage.
And then lastly, we have Sham.
Hello, chat. My name is Sham. I stream on Twitch at twitch.tv/Sam_Deman. I play the character Sparky, the human.
All right. And Sparky is a artificer. Battlesmith.
That too,
Yes. So Sparky's got a robot doggo.
Oh, and I just realized,
yeah?
I, on my end, so I'm noticing on other people's streams it shows all the pixel art. It only shows only 4 out of the 6.
Oh, okay. You would need to upload the pixel art for those 2 folks. I mean, we could have Mimisk and is it Mimisk and Keats, Nausea and Rock that aren't showing up?
The 2 that aren't showing up is Nausea and Rock.
Okay. They probably, I mean, they don't know how to use reactive because they're not streamers, so it's not something they need to do. But you can change it. So download the pixel art files from the character art channel, and then
I should be able to upload it or change it manually on my end.
Yeah. So on reactive, let me go to the page.
Oh, cool! I never. Sweet. I should knew that earlier. I'm so sorry.
It's okay. Under OBS sources, it'll have each individual person, and then there's a settings cog. You click that and just change the default override for the picture.
Okay, sweet. Let me do that real quick. I did not even realize that anything was wrong.
Oh no, it's okay. All right. I'm gonna keep on going a little bit. For our music for today, it is brought to us by Sirenscape. I do pay for this service. This will be the second stream I'm using it, and hopefully it goes well this time. Last time it bugged out, so we'll see how it goes.
I'm so sorry for that. I hope of this.
So we'll see how it goes. Music and sound provided by Sirenscape. Hold on, I'm typing the chat message. I think it's... I have to go find the URL. I forgot the URL.
It's always URL, but never me URL.
I'm going to just... This link is too long. Okay, so that is the link in there, sirenscape.com, and if you add the !ATT_Goofinnator_Sita, it will, I guess, track it to me or something like that. I don't know. This is what they told me to do, so I'm doing it. It's cool. All right. Sham, are you good to go now?
No, I'm still working
You're
on
still working
stuff.
on it? Okay.
And I'm being told I have a bunch of other technical issues going on as well.
Okay. Well, I will do a brief overview then. So She is the Ancient is a horror campaign. It is the gender-bent version of the Wizards of the Coast campaign, Curse of Strahd, which is one of the more famous adventures for Dungeons & Dragons 5th edition. So She is the Ancient is a kind of like a revision of Curse of Strahd, and our Count Strahd is no longer a man, but a lady. And she's going to be your scary vampire mommy who will step on you. No, she won't step on you. Unless you really want her to, but it's okay. And a bunch of other characters have also been gender bent to to the opposite gender or to a non-binary gender. And there's also some characters who are still kind of the same, but it's kind of a toss-up between that. There's also some changes to like the plot and stuff, but I don't believe any of you have played Curse of Strahd, so you don't have to worry about that. In terms of our setting, our characters are starting out in a town. I think we chose Waterdeep to be the starting town. And so our players are going to be in a tavern in Waterdeep, and that's where we're starting. That's what we're seeing on our map right now. This group of characters, they've been together for a while now. I forgot to let you all know, but Juno, she joined your party very shortly, very recently, because you saved her during the cultist attack that you guys thwarted. They all found about this cult, and they defeated it, and were able to save a certain part of Waterdeep from these cultist attacks. And so now our characters are here at the tavern enjoying a break and their victory in defeating the cultists. And Juno's there, just now free. Also, she apparently was part of the cult because they offered free food, but you know, there's more to being in a cult than just free food. So for our other characters, I have a blank. I don't remember how you all got here. I think Rock and Joss, were you two kind of like buddy or something?
Background-wise, Rock was a sort of wandering drifter kind of guy, and throughout that encountered Joss. And then there's a point where Rock took on a quest and was passing by and like, "Hey Joss, you want to join for a quest?"
Oh, that's
Yeah,
right.
that sounds about right.
Yes. I don't remember how nausea came to be. You were just kind of like a
I was a soldier. They didn't really enjoy me, so then there was like street fighting.
and
Oh,
then
just to let you know, I'm about to copy paste one of your links because I'm being told that all my links are being deleted for some reason. I'm just testing something real quick.
uh in on
And
Twitch.
apparently on Twitch, I'm being told that the links that you're sending are being deleted, but they look fine
Oh.
on my end.
Oh.
So I'm testing to see if anything's different.
Okay, that's probably mod tools then. Um and then Kit Kat, do you remember how you joined the party?
Oh, Nazia was doing like arena fights, and I enjoy gambling, so I was betting some money on her victories.
Thank you. My memory is now slowly coming back to me. I should have reviewed this instead of the rest of the campaign, but it's fine. It's fine.
It's
I'm
all good.
I'm starting off with a good strong foot here.
Game is clearly.
And then Sparky, Sham, you're still working on your stuff. I don't remember how Sparky came, but I think she was let me look at the character sheet for a moment. Oh right, it's a merchant background. Um Sham, for a brief moment, could you pause and remind us how Sparky came to join the group?
Sparky was a
Merchant, right?
merchant, yeah. And then on a different adventure, what was part of the group at the time came in and shoot, what was it? Was it the cult thing also?
Probably the cold thing.
Yeah.
I think some of us also realize we suck at talking to people, but like that guy's a merchant. He knows how to talk to people.
Yeah.
Or girl. And then we get a merchant to be our face of party. Yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry, did I say kidnap?
You tried calling me earlier. Oh shoot.
Nausea did it.
Probably.
All right. While we're waiting for Sham, if the rest of you want to talk amongst yourselves at the tavern, there is somebody. There is a barkeep at the tavern. There is other patrons there. We can start off with like what kind of food you have, or have you even ordered? In any case, the prices here are quite friendly. But you all are going all out. You've definitely spent quite a bit of coin already on food orders and such. So we can go down the line to see what people have ordered. So, Joss, what did you feel like you wanted to order for your victory?
Just some of the local soup and maybe an ale.
Yeah, the local soup is a minestrone soup right now. Very, it's got some good tomato chunks in it and a lot of hearty vegetables. And let's go with Rock. Rock, what did you get for drink and food?
Let's say apple cider for drink. And then for food, meat pie.
Meat pie. What kind of meat?
Let's go with beef.
Beef. Okay, yeah. The apple cider is quite, I wouldn't say like super sweet, but it is a refreshing sweetness to it. And the meat pie, nice and flaky crust, good meat chunks in there. and that kind of like that gravy of the inner meat pie, super delicious. Nausea, and what are you drinking and eating?
Wine, meat, cheese, and bread.
Wine, meat,
The
cheese,
major
and
on
bread.
here.
Do you
I want the
care?
whole shebang.
I am glad I ate before this. I'm so sorry, Keats. Nausea, is there a particular meat you wanted, or you just ordered all of it?
All of it.
All of it. Okay. There's deer meat. There's rabbit meat. There's even snake. It's like a little delicacy they got here. But there's your typical cow, your beef, your pork, and your chicken. It's a full spread at Nausea's spot on the table. The cheese and bread look small in comparison to the pile of meat that you've got going. And then, Kit Kat, what are you eating and drinking?
I will be drinking a cup of, drinking a cup of milk.
Cup of milk? Yeah.
And if there's elven bread available?
Yes, there is elven bread available. It is very soft, and kind of has like a little bit of a sweetness to it, but also an earthiness to it too. And it's got lots of nuts in it too. It's very, very healthy, but absolutely very delicious. Do you get the milk cold or warm?
I would say I get it warm.
Okay, yeah. Very. It's a pleasant drink for kind of this colder day that you're having today. It is around kind of evening time right now, and it is a bit colder outside. Is everybody here Fahrenheit folks, or do I need to also translate to Celsius?
I can manage both.
I'm Celsius.
Okay, I will make sure I have a Celsius converter. Let's get that going. Fahrenheit to Celsius. Here we go. So temperature-wise, it is about in the 60s. So if I do 65, so Celsius, it's about 18 Celsius right now. So it's it's a little chilly. You definitely want to probably wear your jacket right now. And then Juno, what are you eating and drinking? And if you have, if you're like, I'm not sure, I can give you a list of what the menu offers.
I would like a list of the drinks.
Okay. For your drinks, you've got apple juice, orange juice. Actually, not orange juice. Sorry, they wouldn't have it in Waterdeep. Apple juice, grape juice. What other fruit juices are there?
Grapefruit?
Grapefruit juice. Yeah, I'll say that. And they have like a special strawberry juice as well, but it's kind of pricey. But it's a victory party. Maybe you want some strawberry juice. And they can also blend the juices together if you want something like a smoothie. And then in terms of alcoholic drinks, they've got ale, they've got mead, they've got wine. They have a special beer called Rockin' Dwarven beer. There we go. Rockin' Dwarven beer. The picture on the bottle has a giant rock and a dwarf grinning and doing a thumbs up.
I will have the Rocky Dover beer and some
Okay.
pork.
And some pork? Okay, yeah. Do you want like a pork chop, maybe?
That would be good.
Okay, yeah. So you get that rockin' dwarven beer and a good chunk of a big cut of pork chop. It's absolutely fantastic. And Sham, are you able to answer now as Sparky, or are you still setting stuff up?
I can manage.
Okay.
I can multitask.
Okay, all right. And so Sparky, what are you drinking and eating? I can give you also a list of items if you like.
I would like some strawberry milk and chicken nuggies.
Chicken nuggies, definitely. The strawberry milk is very delicious, nice and sweet. It's got real strawberry chunks in it. And the chicken nuggies, they are fried to perfection. The outside is nice and crunchy, and the inside is your delicious, moist chicken white breast meat. It's not as bad as McDonald's, where you're quite not sure if that meat is actually chicken meat or not. This time, you're pretty sure it's actually chicken meat. All right, and as you all are enjoying your feast around the table, the door slams open as a woman comes in through the entranceway, looks around and sweeps her eyes across the room, and she stares at you all and stops and walks on over. Are you all adventurers?
Depends on who's asking.
I like to believe I am.
You would like to believe you are. I am Erigal, and my master has sent me here. She requests you all to help us out in our time of need. Currently in Barovia, the powers there are fighting against each other. And all these people are trying to usurp my master. And she has done so much for Barovia, for the community. And it's just not right. You understand? These people will ruin what Barovia has become. There is actually a young boy who is in quite a bit of danger. And if you all could help us out, I would appreciate it.
Do we know anything about Barovia?
Make a history check.
Well, 2.
2. All right, my computer did not update, so give me one moment. Oh, there
I
it goes.
also may know of this place.
Yeah, if anybody else would like to do a history check to see if they know about Barovia, for those new to D&D Beyond, to roll a history check, you'll look in the skills section, which is in about the center of your page. And in alphabetical order, there will be history, and you will click the plus whatever number it is next to the history. Yeah, exactly, Hiki.
Thank you.
I might know a little bit.
Juno and I are on the same page on this.
Yeah,
What's Peruvia's kind of food? Can we eat there? What kind of food do they offer?
Ergol, as you're asking her all these questions about food, she's like, we have the finest delicacies. We have the best wine you will ever taste in any country, in any place in the world.
Does anyone have a complaint about going there?
Do they have good food?
Do they have chicken nuggies?
She looks to the side and says, "Yes, we have chicken nuggies."
Yay, let's go. I'm in.
Not even be sus on that one? All right.
Not gonna sus on that one at all. For those who rolled the history check, we have a 18 from Nausea and a Joss has a 15. So you two have heard of Barovia. What you do know is it's a land that's hard to get to. And people have been transported there, and they claim that a fog takes them. But the only way coming in and out of this Barovia has only been through a people called Vistani. And so you've only heard these stories from Vistani among your travels around the world. And they tell you how people go there, and they just generally don't come back unless you are good friends with Vistani.
Yeah, it's a place.
And Ergal looks to you all and says, "Here, this is a letter from Irina. She is the one where her brother is in great danger." And she sends you all a letter. And I'm going to have you all take a look.
Wow.
If anybody would like to read it out loud, otherwise I can read it.
Hail to thee of might and valor. I, a lowly servant of Barovia, send honor to thee. We plead for thy so desperate needed assistance. My young brother, my near Hismar, is held hostage by the treacherous burgmaster of the village of Barovia. The people of this village are valor, and I fear for his life. I have much wealth to an offer of all that might be had to thee and thy company, if thou shalt but answer my desperate plea. Come quickly, for his time is at hand. All that I have shall be thine. I cannot read the name. Klina Kalyajanovic?
Irina Kalyanovich. Or Kalyanovic? I don't know how to
Thank you,
pronounce
Juno.
these names. Yeah, thank you, Juno. Thank you.
You're welcome. They don't seem to offer food there. Just a place. It sounds like a call again. Shall we actually go?
No mention of food.
Yeah. I'm
No.
not
But if there's
going
coin
without
to
my
be made,
nuggies.
we can make coin and use it for food later.
That's true.
Ergal says, "Yes, much coin to be had. My master is quite generous with as much coin as you need. And you see, this burgomaster of the village of Barovia, she has been kidnapping children, and it's just been awful, and I know that Ismark is next."
Out of character, how goody-goody are we as a party? Alright, well that says a lot. Alright. Alright, back in character. Sure, why not?
Wonderful.
Money, a little bit of good.
That's so great to hear. I appreciate this so much. And she bows to you all in respect, and she says, "I have a wagon with me where I can take you all to Barovia and take you directly to the village of Barovia. If you would all like to travel with me, that would be much appreciated. But if you want to go on foot, I won't stop you."
I think we should go. It's a free ride.
Free ride. I'm definitely down.
Free is free.
I will take the road with you.
We would be delighted to join.
Wonderful.
I would love to
Thank you.
join. But I will want some food on the ride.
Can you repeat that?
I will want some food on the ride.
One step foot on the ride?
We need some food before we go.
Oh,
Take
food,
it with us.
food for the ride. She says, of course. We can pack up all this food to go. I will order even more food for the trip." And she goes over to the bartender and asks for more food, and she notices what you all have ordered and makes sure to get like ×2 of all of what you ordered. Several people help her out to bring the food out to the to the wagon. And she motions for you all to follow her as you do. And you go to her wagon. It's all loaded up with all the food, all the supplies. You all maybe take some time to get all of your goods and things that you need for an adventure. And then you are all ready to go. And you start on your wagon journey to Barovia.
Can't be that of a person of getting us free food, right? Can't be sus.
It's fine.
Yeah.
Let's go!
Nothing bad has ever happened with free food.
Random other thought is, if we have limos in the modern day, is there like a limo equivalent of a wagon in the olden times? Is there like a limo wagon or something?
A limo wagon? I think there is something like that. At least it would be like a very nice wagon. Maybe like a long wagon?
Alright. Onward!
You all make your way on wagon towards a forest. And as you head deeper into the forest, the foggier it gets. And the fog starts just kind of making it very hard to see more than about 100 feet away. It's thick. This fog is thick. And Ericel says, "Be careful of the fog. It is quite dangerous. If you were to linger in it, you might not come back. This is all the work of that burgomaster and the other ones that work with her. So just be careful and try your best to stay alive. But I know that you will be able to accomplish and save the children. I know you can do it." As you ride along in the wagon, Ericel asks you all asks you basically what we talked about earlier about like how you met and things like that. And she sees that you all have done great deeds in your past history as a party or as individuals, since some of you just joined recently. And as you continue along your way, you uh, feel that kind of just this forest vibe is getting kind of creepy, not gonna lie. And sometimes you hear wolf howls off in the distance, the crows cawing. Um, it's a little unsettling, but Ericel doesn't seem to find it unsettling herself. Give me just a moment to look something up. If you all would like to discuss amongst yourselves or ask Ericel any questions, feel free to do that.
I see you too are used to the wild.
Is that to Ericel?
Yeah.
Okay. She says, "Yes. For those that live in Barovia, much of the land is surrounded by forests, so you must get very used to nature. We do have some druids here who are very reverent of the nature of Barovia, and if you ever need more assistance with the forest, perhaps seeking one of the druids would help."
Noted. Thank you.
Okay. And you all make your way to what looks to be a giant gate. And it's got these two large statues standing next to a door. I will drop the link to it also in the handouts channel if you want to take a closer look at the picture. In the handouts channel in, what's it called?
Discord.
Discord. Yes, thank you. And these gates are huge. They're so massively tall. They're at least 10 times the size of a normal humanoid in terms of its height and majesty. As the wagon nears, the doors slowly swing open magically. Well, magically in the sense that there's no one pushing it, whether it's magic or not, who knows, but it's most likely magical. And it swings open with a creak, and Ericel says, "And now we are about to enter Barovia. Welcome." And your wagon passes through the gates, and behind you, the gates slowly come to a close. Ka-chunk.
The doors are haunted.
And that is where the doors close, and now are you all locked in? Who knows? Ooh, hoo, 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 hoo.
Ooh,
I
spooky.
trust a place where I can't exit.
Argo, why do you have such large walls and gates?
These are from when our wonderful master, she came to this land and shaped it to a way that many people can live in harmony. And these walls were necessary to make sure that the people within Barovia are protected. You see, there were all manner of dark forces encroaching on Barovia, and these gates are there to make sure that we can fend off those dark powers. Unfortunately, it seems they have crept in to Barovia as much as we want these walls to do their best, but it's been many years, many, many years since these walls have been erected.
Huh.
Um, you continue along your way down the road, and eventually you see a river to your left, and it's flowing by. Um, the mist is kind of opening up a little bit so you can see the area around you a bit better. That trip through the forest, main forest area, was very thick of fog and kind of suffocating. But now it's opened up a little bit. But with the opening up of the mist, you can finally see the sky, which is still kind of overcast. But you do see that the moon is now rising. It seems like it's nighttime. Thankfully, off in the distance, you do see some smokestacks and the signs of buildings and a town. Ericol says, "It is almost nighttime, but we have made it to the village of Barovia just in time. And there, I know of a good bed and breakfast place. It's quite, quite renowned for any adventure that comes into Barovia. I will suggest us to go there and take a rest before we go and investigate the town."
Alrighty.
I mean, I do love a good B&B.
Good B&B.
I'm so stuffed. Let's go. I need to rest. This body won't handle it.
I mean, I was gonna have like a snack before bed, but
You all have by this at this point you've all been munching on the food this entire time and are probably really full, to be honest. You know, it's been quite a bit of a ride. Like, it was at least 5 hours long. And the rest here at this bed and breakfast B&B is truly going to help you take a nice rest. As your wagon makes its way up to this point here. Let me sync the view so y'all can see right here. You make it, and to your right is the building right here, and it says Durst Manor, best bed and breakfast in town. And Erical parks the wagon there and says, all right, I will get the wagon prepared, get the horses off to the stables, but if you all wanted to go into the building and get yourselves all rested up. And as you all are thinking about what to do and maybe to head into the building, you see two children run out of the building, panting. And the youngest one, she's a girl, she's crying tears. And the older one, who looks kind of similar to her, you could think probably her brother, is trying to calm her down. And as they see you all, uh, the girl kind of gets into a panic, and she sees Nausea, who looks very, very huggable, and she runs up to Nausea and holds her leg and starts sobbing.
oh no. There's a child on me.
The boy yells out, Rose, no, no, I'm so sorry, and the boy grabs Rose, and she says, no, they're gonna save us. And the boy says, Rose, we can't do this. These people are clearly here to, stay here. And Rose looks up at Nausea with a very pleading face and says, Will you defeat the monster in the basement? Our parents are
Sorry.
trapped there.
What?
It's a lot of
What?
pressure.
Why did you get enough pressure? Her parents are
I
trapped.
think
What? I mean, what kind of monster are we talking about? I feel like this is very pressure welcome.
The boy says, I'm so sorry, but yes, our parents are in trouble. In fact, they're the ones that run this bed and breakfast where we live, and we haven't been able to take on any adventures or entertain anyone for now because of the monster. We don't know what the monster looks like, but we've heard the yells and the stomping from our room. There was an adventurer who helped us let us escape from our room, but we don't know where he went. And the girl Rose starts sobbing even harder. He was such a nice guy.
Well, I mean, we're gonna need food and whatnot. All right, fine.
I mean, we're
At
gonna be
least
sleeping with a monster.
Staying here would
Yeah,
be rather hard if there's a
we
monster
we
in the
can
basement.
turn the monster into chicken nuggies.
Could
Is
turn it
there
into
anything
nuggies.
is there anything you can tell us about the monster?
The boy says, we don't really know what the monster is, but we've heard like snarling and hissing from the doorway, but we've never seen it. Our parents always keep us locked up when they say there's a monster around.
So like nausea.
Is this normal for monsters to be in
Hey.
town?
Yeah, you say
Um,
that like it's a regular occurrence.
the boy and the girl say, or the boy says, there, there is a monster in town. A terrifying monster. It's what our parents have always told us. And Aragol, who's looking a bit panicked now, is like, "Oh gosh, this is awful. This, I, oh my gosh. There is a monster," and she kind of motions to you all and whispers, "I think they're referring to the Burgomaster." And then she says, I'll go into town to look for more reinforcements, but if you all would be able to help them and take the first few steps in, that'd be great."
We should probably go and try to help out now before it gets too late. If the parents are already kind of cornered.
All right, for the food, for the nuggies.
For the nuggies.
Or the nuggies.
For the nuggies.
Oh boy.
You all enter the house for the nuggies.
For the nuggies.
For the nuggies.
The music is supposed to be playing, but I don't know why the music's not playing, and it's upsetting me quite a bit. There is audio because I see the little things moving. You know what? What if I increase the volume? There we
It's
go.
doing the same thing on my
Nope.
end too.
You hear it?
Okay, I upped the volume. There we go.
Yeah, be quiet.
You have to upload. If you are using the Sirenscape audio player and not my music bot, you'll have to manually increase the volume on your thing. All right. Let me rename. Okay. And give me a moment. Rose and her brother point for you all to follow them into the house. And let me zoom in. Here's where we're at.
Is it dark?
It does look like it might be dark. A bit dark in here.
I will cast light.
Okay. You now have a light for the party. So for those who don't have dark vision, which I think is Rock and Sparky and
Sparky.
Jas, I think. I think Juno.
No, I have dark vision.
You do have dark vision? Oh, okay.
I have it.
Let me check Juno. Juno, you have dark vision. You're good. All right. So I think it's mainly just
Nice.
Rock and Sparky that need it, but everybody else is good if you don't have lights. And so let me open this door up. The kids run into this room and say, "Follow us! Follow us!" And they open up the door in front here for you to all come into the like kind of main foyer of the building.
What kind of party formation do we want to do?
That's a very good question. So for those who are new to D&D, you tend to want to do what's called a oh no, I forgot the name of it. Marching order. There we go. Which is what that means is who goes in front, who goes in last, and the order of people in between. This is helpful for like checking for traps. You have the person in front always checking for traps. The person in the back is kind of like the, if any enemies jump us, we'll be able to catch it, you know, sort of thing. Alright, the music's too loud. So if you all want to discuss amongst yourselves how you want your marching order to be, that would be great.
Wherever I can best smash.
Me and Nazia, our barbarian, will probably want to definitely be towards the front.
I think I just want to be a little bit behind them.
Sparky, you want to be somewhere in the middle. I can cover the rear with you since I also have light to make things a little bit easier.
Okay.
And
And then we'll have Steve the dog with you guys just for support.
okay.
So Sparky, if you want to move your token, you can click on the Sparky token and move it around.
And then, what's it?
It'd be
Juno
like
or Kit Kat
right
that was
here.
also a fighter.
Yeah.
Where should I go?
Which one was it? Juno or Kit Kat that was the fighter versus
Juno is the fighter. Kit Kat is a
Okay.
rogue, I think. Yes, rogue.
Yes.
Okay. If Juno wants to be in the middle with Jost, Nausea up front, and Kit Kat also in the middle, and then I can do Caboose with Sparky. Sound fair?
Yep.
Until bad stuff happens, at least. And then Steve will also play middle to front range.
All right. As you walk into the room, you see Rose and her brother. Rose is kind of sniffling now, but she feels much more like calm that you all are here. And as the rest of you all file into this room, you hear the front doors go shut. And as you turn behind you and turn back to where Rose and her brother were, they're no longer there.
That's not creepy.
Why do the doors to these places keep closing?
I think it's a trap.
I don't see the kids anymore.
Where'd they go?
Is it a lie?
Did someone eat the kids?
Nasia, do you eat them?
Nausea, you're muted.
Oh, that explains it. I said, first of all, not this time, no.
Was it you just? Did you like the kids?
I don't eat kids.
Anymore?
Can you smell them at least? Like, you know, can dragon have like keen smells
Wait.
and bugbear?
Do people normally eat kids? Is this something I'm not aware of?
No.
Regionally,
As far as I
perhaps?
know,
He
we
doesn't know.
really don't eat kids.
We don't eat kids. I thought dragon eat kids, same as bugbears.
Arabella's not with us, huh?
Aragol is not with you, no.
Mm-mm.
Well, you know, I
That's
mean,
them if that's normal then.
We're gonna smash either way. We might as well just keep moving forward.
As far as we're concerned, as new people, slamming doors is normal, and things eating kids is normal. Cool.
Yep, 1000%.
For chat, I have turned on the roll command. If you ever want to maybe have something happen to the players, there is 20 things that can happen. It's rolling a 1d20. There is not going to be any dice that are actually being rolled on screen. I didn't get to the time to program that in. But if you use !roll, something might happen to the players. So feel free to do that whenever you want. All right. As you are exploring this room, you take a look around at what you are looking at here. This seems to be the main hall. There is a black marble fireplace at one end, right here, and a sweeping red marble staircase at the other, and that is kind of next to where Nausea and Kit Kat are. Mounted on the wall above the fireplace is a long sword with a windmill cameo worked into the hilt. So it's got this nice little windmill in the long sword. Give me just a moment.
That sounds really cool.
And the wood-paneled walls are ornately sculpted with images of vines, flowers, nymphs, and satyrs. It looks like a happy, kind of like a happy scene with all of these fantasy Feywild going on. Characters who, as you look around the room, you suddenly hear the sound of a heartbeat. Thump, 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 coming from the north over here. There are several doors in this room. There's one door here where you're hearing the heartbeat coming from. There's a door here. There's a door here. A door here. And the doors here, which are not locked, but the doors behind it down here are. It looks like we are getting an ad break soon, so I'm thinking we might want to take a break in 5 minutes, if that sounds good.
I think
I'm
there was
in ads
also a
right
door
Oh.
under Sparky.
There's a door under Sparky? Oh, yes, sorry. Yes, there is, right here.
Alright. How do you guys feel about opening doors to creepy heartbeats or other places?
Let's do it.
The creepy
Let's
door with
do
heartbeat first or the other doors first?
Let's open all the
mean,
doors all
heartbeat
at
means
once.
something's alive in there, so
We
That
said
might be
this
where the
was for the
parents are.
nuggies.
This
Yeah.
is for the nuggies.
This is for the nuggies. I'm willing
For the
to.
nuggies.
We're just here for the monster then. Straight to the heartbeat.
Oh
my god, they got cartoonified.
we got cartoonified. Sorry, these are my character art. Ignore that. You open the door and the heartbeat stops. There is no more hearts beating in here. What you see in this room, it looks to be a dining room, and there is a wood-paneled. This dining room is wood-paneled, and in the center is a carved mahogany table surrounded by 8 high-backed chairs with sculpted armrests and cushioned seats. There is a crystal chandelier hanging above the table, which is covered with beautiful silverware and crystalware, polished to a beautiful shine. There is also a marble fireplace in here, right here. And there is a painting of an alpine vale framed above it. There are 2 people sitting in chairs. They did not respond when you opened the door, Nausea, and they seem to be just sitting there.
There's some creepers in here, guys.
How creepy are they? Because I can't see from here.
Like mannequin creepy.
Alright.
You should poke one of them.
Who wants to poke?
I try to put my hand on this one's shoulder and go, So, what are you guys doing in here? Seems a
Uh,
little,
Yeah, go ahead.
uh, seems a little weird. Did you not hear us come in?
As you put your hand on your shoulder, um, the body tips over, and you finally get to see the look on their face. And you can tell that this person is dead. Their eyes are kind of covered over in a misty white. Their mouth is hanging open. The tongue is not, definitely not working how a normal tongue would. Um, Looking closer, you can kind of see like their face looks a bit blue. Um, and they fall to the ground with a slump from the small little shove with your hand.
Oh gosh.
Well, that's
Oh
dead.
my
I
god.
killed the Smurfs.
Jiminy crackers, man.
Did you kill another
How-
one, Nausea?
I'm here to rescue this for the food. I don't think we're gonna get a meal out of this, honestly.
Does anybody
No.
want to do like a medicine check to see how they died, or just want to continue on?
I will get close. I get close
I'm
to
a
this guy
doctor.
to do that.
Let me take a look.
I could try.
Okay, Juno, you're going closer to the person to the south. What were you gonna do? Oh, did you already roll?
Yes, sorry.
Oh yeah, perfect. Okay, and then Nausea also rolled, and Joss also rolled. So, Nausea and Juno, you shake these people violently, and nothing really seems to happen, as you both got a 4 and an 8. Rock and Joss, you investigate a little more slowly this time. And you can tell based off the way that the face is kind of like blue, and the way that their mouth is hanging open, you think this is the case of suffocation.
Looks like suffocation.
Maybe we shouldn't be in this room then.
Is there petechial hemorrhaging?
Unfortunately, I'm not a full doctor, so I don't know if that is a thing. You are more doctory than I am, so sure. What does that imply?
Well, petechial hemorrhaging would imply strangulation versus like the air just like disappearing.
Okay, no, it was not strangulation.
Oh, they just
Don't look strangled.
they don't look strangled.
Nope.
Okay, so I'm gonna pause here and we're gonna take a break.
All right.
Let me math wise, yeah. We're gonna take a 10-minute break. And instead of doing 2 5-minute breaks because we went over time, so we'll come back in 10 minutes. Yeah. So if you all want to interact with chat, feel free to do so. All right, I'm gonna go
We're
to
back in 10.
BRB screen.
I'm back too.
Yo,
Welcome back.
Yeah.
There
So-
is, I think, 2 more minutes for the 5-minute break
Mhm.
or 10-minute break, so y'all can just chat.
Who is the one with the most charisma?
I've got 15.
Yeah, it's Nasya,
That's
you
it.
see? I told you guys.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Why does the barbarian have so much charisma?
Because I like to intimidate people.
Obviously.
I'm huggable,
He's-
obviously.
Wait, isn't there a thing
There's-
for intimidation through strength on barbarian?
Yeah, actually.
I think later on.
Yeah, there is.
But for right now, I'm pure charismatic.
No wonder the kids like you.
For billowing in the wind, even though we're indoors. You're just
Yeah.
that charismatic.
Oh, 100%.
His charisma so strong, he looks like a teddy bear.
Could put me on a L'Oreal commercial. Yes, hi. Hi again. Hello. Hi.
Is it the kitty?
You could be the replacement for Barney the dinosaur.
No. Oh my
I'm
gosh.
Fantasy Barbie. Barney.
Is Barney still going?
I think it's a cartoon now, last time I checked.
What the heck?
But the mascot costume.
Did the
I
mascot?
want to double check now.
I love you. You love me.
We're a happy family.
En un 2x3. I only know the song in Spanish. I'm so sorry.
So there's a show that came out last year that's called Barney's World that is fully animated.
Oh,
Oh,
interesting.
I didn't know about that.
And now we
It is
know.
currently only one season. But they made him shorter, it looks like. Well, actually, no, never mind. He's still canonically the same height. But it's fully animated now.
Oh.
The original show came out in 1992.
Oh, good year.
I used to watch Barney religiously as a tiny, tiny, tiny child.
Me too. I grew up with what was called PBS Kids.
Mm-hmm.
We had stuff like
Yep.
Barney, Wildcrats,
When I was a kid, it
Mr.
was
Rogers'
Zaboomafoo.
Neighborhood.
When you were a kid, was what?
Zaboomafoo.
Yeah, I watched that too.
Same people.
I still watch
Zaboomoo
it.
people do Wildcrats now.
By
Yeah,
the
'cause
way,
I-
the first time I saw you actually remind me of Barney. I never said it, but yeah.
I'm pretty cool that way. It's
Yeah,
all
but
fun and games till they meet
after-
my
af-
adamantine great axe.
There was another show after Zaboomafoo and before Wildcrats.
Oh yeah, there was.
Yeah, it was Kratts Creatures, I think.
Kratts Creatures, you're absolutely right.
What about Spartacus? Didn't you guys watch it?
Oh, Lazy Town?
Yeah, that one.
Yeah.
All right, y'all ready to continue playing?
I think so.
Yep.
Okie dokie.
Yep.
So, that's all that's of interest in this room. There are windows in this room. So in the map, if you see a little kind of dent like this, that's a window. If you see, let me move Sparky for a moment. If you see a white rectangle, that's a door. So, just letting those know how to read the map. There are red silk drapes covering the windows, and there is a tapestry depicting hunting dogs and horse mountain aristocrats chasing after a wolf. It hangs from an iron rod bolted to the south wall, so it's probably somewhere like where Jost is.
Nasia, look, your family. Do you see anything from the window?
Them's fighting words. Hope you know that.
Do you check out the window?
Yeah, check out the window.
Yeah, you look out the window and it's absolute fog. You see nothing beyond.
That was a waste of my time. Don't bother looking out the window. Ain't worth it. Nothing good there. It's just that creepy fog from the forest again. I'm sure there's nothing wrong with that.
Hey, and I'd love to look at that creepy fog.
Ah, well, remember it was so sunny.
Well, I was gonna ask if those kids do anything about the sword, but does this longsword look like a real longsword?
Looking at the longsword, it does seem to be a normal longsword.
Does it look trapped?
You will need to roll a perception check for that.
Alright, here we go. 21.
21, it is not trapped.
Sweet. Yoink.
Yoink, you get a non-magical longsword. Congratulations!
Free longsword!
Ooh.
Let's go.
You heard a creepy door open?
Which one?
Or was it just me? I don't know. I heard a creepy door open. Maybe it was just me.
It's the
Might have been
sound
the
effects from the audio.
Yeah, because I heard some beeping earlier, and I thought there was a utility truck outside of my house.
Oh.
Is
alright.
this?
Yeah.
Can we check this place? Like this dark place, the door? Is this
Yeah,
a small
you want to
door?
check?
What's
You
this?
want to check this dark space? We can. Yeah, that's a door.
Yes. This
Alright.
looks like the pantry. Maybe we should check it out.
Alright. Let me open it up. Give me just a moment. This looks to be a cloakroom. It has several black cloaks hanging from hooks on the walls. A top hat sits on a high shelf.
Oh my goodness! Just remind me of the cult we were in.
Who wants free cloaks and a top hat?
Top hat of all things. Who would have thought?
That sounds like
Shall we-
Nausea wants it. Yo, Nausea, you want a top hat?
Hell yeah.
I know the rest is just black cloaks.
Yep. And Juno, you are hitting the mark. They are very culty looking cloaks.
Shall we cosplay as a cult again?
It's always a cult.
Of course, there's a cult. Are there any clues or symbols that might lead us to what kind of cult we're dealing with?
Make an investigation check.
Oh boy.
Do we all do it or only him?
You can all do it if you like. If you are holding onto a cloak and looking at it further, you're welcome to make an investigation check.
11.
Let me
12.
see that.
Alright, we got a 12 and a 14. Kit Kat, you doing good?
Yeah.
Okay. You don't want to roll investigation? You good?
Oh yeah, no, I'm fine on that one.
All right. So it looks like Nausea got the highest. Nausea takes a look at the cloak, and they do see. You don't see any symbols or anything that kind of tells you what maybe the cult necessarily was, but you do sniff the cloak, and it smells a little like blood.
Smells irony.
Like coal, iron mine iron, or like spilled blood iron?
Like spilled blood kind of iron.
Huh.
Well, now we know what type of cult it is.
Irony as in,
It's a vampire cult.
I'm trying to think, but like I feel like having blood on your robes of a cult doesn't quite narrow things down in terms of cults, does it?
I'm sure it does.
Most of the cult just sacrifice people, so yeah, just narrow down to the crazy wackos ones.
But I mean, you'd think that they'd have like decent dry cleaning if they're doing this frequently enough.
You would think.
You will believe that. Shall we check
Maybe
the
they're
next
a
room?
non-profit organization.
Gino, you want to check the door that you're at? Okay, you just want to open it, just slam it open, or you want to...
I think it.
You kick it. Bam. The door opens with a bang, and you see the following room. This oak-paneled room looks like a hunter's den. Mounted above the fireplace is a stag's head, and positioned around the outskirts of the room are 3 stuffed wolves. 2 padded chairs draped in animal furs face the hearth. The hearth is right here. There's an oak table between them supporting a cask of wine, 2 carved wooden goblets, a pipe rack, and a candelabrum. Chandelier hangs above a cloth-covered table surrounded by 4 chairs. There are 2 cabinets, and they stand against the walls. The east cabinet has a lock, and the north cabinet does not have a lock on it.
Nancy, I'm one of your family.
Wait,
Kit
east
Kat.
and north? Is it not west and north?
Say that again?
Is it east and north or west and north?
Oh, I see. I was reading from the book and not looking at the map. Yeah, they messed this one up. So I'm gonna say the north cabinet is the one without a lock, and the west cabinet, not east, the west cabinet is the one with a lock. So this has a lock, this does not have a lock.
Anyone know how to
Yeah,
get
do you
through
want to
this?
try?
Should we be looking inside their stuff?
You wanna
Well, you're
steal
gonna care,
stuff?
they're already dead.
Is it stealing if the owners are dead?
You don't know if they're dead yet.
At least part of them are dead.
I thought we were looking for a monster. So, I mean,
I mean, the plane looks
Yeah,
creepy.
we could do a bit of looting.
Well, I mean, given the cult cloaks in the closet, the owners might not be on the up and up.
There also might be clues as to more of whatever's here.
I mean, we can borrow it. I don't think they will mind.
I'm opening it. It's happening.
All right.
The locked one or the not locked one?
I'm gonna open the lock one.
Oh, you don't. Kit Kat, do you have these tools?
yeah, I should.
Do you want to lockpick it, or do you want to have Nausea force break it open?
I mean, if she wants to, it's up to you.
Oh, I can open this thing.
If it doesn't open, I'll unlock it.
I will open the other one.
Okay. We'll start with Nausea then. Nausea, if you want to break the lock and open up this cabinet, you will need to make an athletics check.
How does 23 sound?
That sounds pretty dang good. You smash that lock with a Nausea smash, and inside you find a heavy crossbow, a light crossbow, a hand crossbow, and 20 bolts for each weapon. I will drop that in the handouts channel. I forgot to make a loot channel, didn't I? Let me make a loot channel.
You know, considering that the room is like hunting themed, that makes sense.
Yeah, not really as exciting as I was thinking.
I get to keep my tools clean.
Does anyone have the ability to use crossbows in any form?
I think I can use it. I forgot.
I'm not really a crossbow person.
Yeah, I'm gonna pass.
I'll take it.
I don't need no silly weapons.
I don't need this pathetic mortal weapon.
Juno, you can use all of these weapons. As a fighter, you have access to all weapons, so...
Oh, thank you.
Yeah.
I didn't know. I'm fine with my love.
Right, I do also have the ability to use it because I'm also a multi-class fighter. Huh.
I would love to open this other
Yes.
cabinet.
Thank you for reminding me. I was like, I knew I wanted to have somebody do something. All right, the north cabinet, you open it up, and there is a small box inside of it, and there is an assortment of wine glasses.
Oh, there's no wine. Just the wine
Just,
glasses.
just
What's
wine
this?
glasses, no wine. Do you want to open the box?
Okay, let's see. Hopefully, there's some beer here.
You open the box, and unfortunately, there is no beer or wine. It is a deck of playing cards.
This might come useful eventually. Hopefully.
I really came here for the nuggies, and honestly, I'm a little disappointed.
Yeah, me too.
Is it an ordinary deck of playing cards, or is it like a funny deck of playing cards?
It's that's a good question. It's an ordinary deck of playing cards, is what you see at first glance. And then as the party slowly moves out and Juno, like, is about to pocket it, Rock, you notice that one of the faces on the cards looks at you and stares at you, and then it gets pocketed by Juno.
That was kind of creepy.
What do you say?
See,
What do you mean? Which one is
Um,
creepy?
It was creepy. You have to be a little more specific around here.
the deck of playing cards made like a face at me before.
bro, the
Juno-
whole thing is faces.
Well, I mean, yes, they have.
There's
face
faces
cards.
on every card. I think you're just paranoid.
I want to see what's in this room.
Yeah, maybe you're right.
Alright,
Wait for me, Nasha.
let's take a look at this room.
Are we finally in the kitchen? Do we find the kitchen? Is there
Enough-
food here?
Potty break.
Enough spooky stuff is happening. I think I'm just going to sit here and start ritual casting detect magic while everyone else is wandering around.
That's a smart idea. That's a very smart idea. All right, so Nausea, you open this door, and indeed, Juno, it is the kitchen. The kitchen is actually tidy, with dishware, cookware, and utensils neatly placed on shelves. A work table has a cutting board and rolling pin atop it. A stone dome-shaped oven stands near the... That's not an east wall. Hold up. Wait one moment. I need to check something. I need to check if the compass rose is the way we think it is. It is not.
Oh.
I hate maps
Oh,
where
no.
north isn't the top of the screen.
I mean, north isn't the top.
I hate
That's
this. Okay, well,
Oh, you know what? Because on the town map, we entered through the west door.
got it. That makes sense. Well,
So down is west.
okay. I'm just going to do directions instead of northeast, southwest. And when I say directions, it's in relation to how the map is displayed. All right.
That makes sense.
Where was I? A stone dome-shaped oven stands near the upper wall, the top wall. Its bent iron stovepipe connecting to a hole in the ceiling. Behind the stove and to the left is a thin door leading to a well-stocked pantry. So this is a door right here. And there's also another door down here. It's very small.
Ooh.
There's a very small door.
I want that
Oh.
door.
Okay.
Is there any clues to how, or if there's any like dust or anything to indicate if last time people were actually active in using this?
Sure. Make it. Wait. Dust to see if people were active here.
Just to see how long it's been since anyone's done anything here.
You have noticed this entire floor has not been dusty.
Interesting.
Nausea. Let's open up that door, and then Juno, I will get to you for that pantry door.
Hey.
You open up this little small door, and you see it's a dumbwaiter. And if you peek inside to look up, though your head is kind of big, but a lot of it's just hair, right? Just like a cat, right? So you kind of squish up in there. You can see that it's a shaft that goes up, further up the floors of this building. It looks to be a simple rope and pulley mechanism, and it must be operated manually.
Can a small creature fit in that space?
It gets small.
A small creature would squeeze in that space, not it would take double their movement, but a tiny creature would fit comfortably.
Because I am sneaky, which means that without squeezing, I can move through spaces large enough for a small creature.
What?
Would that apply in this situation? It's
Holy-
a Fey trait.
It's a Fey trait.
I'm a bugbear!
Oh
What?
right, okay, sure.
I'm one
It's-
size bigger when it counts for my carrying capacity and pushing and dragging and lifting, but I can be really tiny anytime else.
That's very interesting. Well, you can squish in there. It's not comfortable, I will tell you that, but you can squish in there.
I think I want to go in there.
Okay. Oh, also there is a tiny brass bell by the wall, so you would like, jingle it so you can move up and down or tell somebody to move it or whatever.
Rock, I'm going in.
You want me to pull on the pulley to get you up again in random places?
Ooh, yeah, teamwork makes the dream work.
How heavy are you?
Me?
Yeah.
I need you to contextualize that for me.
Like how much stuff are you carrying? Like how heavy is all the stuff you're
let's
carrying?
see. I'm carrying a total of 117 pounds.
Okay, and
I
how
am not
heavy
encumbered.
how heavy of a bugbear are you?
I mean, I'm not on Atkins, but
So maybe at least 100 extra pounds?
probably at least.
Okay. Make a insight check or a investigation check.
Both of us?
Yeah, sure, if you want to do it, Rock, as well.
I got an 8.
12.
With a 12 Rock, before Nausea squishes on in, you realize this dumbwaiter does not seem to support the amount of weight that Nausea is.
I don't think it can,
In
it
fact,
can do.
it's not a slight at Nausea. In fact, you think the entire party would not be able to climb in there without, not having their equipment on them, sort of thing.
Yeah, that's a no bueno, Nausea.
Oh, that's a shame. I guess I'll have to smash something else.
Juno.
I mean, there are stairs to the other floors.
Yeah, I guess.
While you guys do that, I'm gonna go check the pantry. Hopefully
Okay.
there's some food in here.
Yep, let's check that
Nuggies.
pantry. Nuggies? Is there nuggies?
Oh god, sorry.
There is actual food in here, and it looks to be quite fresh. So there's a assortment of root vegetables, so potatoes and carrots, and there is also a dead rabbit in there. It looks like it's about to be prepared soon. What else is there? There's some beets, but no chicken nuggies.
Is there pork in here?
Moved myself to the corner and sit down and cry from lack of chicken nuggies.
Okay. Juno, what was your question again?
Is there some pork in here?
There is no pork. There is no pork.
How do you access this one here?
I don't know.
I don't think
Oh.
there is a door.
There's no door there, huh? What?
Oh, there's not. Just kidding.
Oh.
I mean,
what's
I
that
don't even know
black
what's
spot?
there.
No,
That's-
you don't know what's there.
No, I've never. No.
Nazi,
Did you look in this door
what are you
here?
talking about? I think you're going cuckoo.
I'm going crazy. I'm
Uh,
just so excited about nuggies. I get the nugs. Just I do.
Juno, did you want to try any of the food or take it with you?
I want to take it with me.
Okay, you can, I would say you can carry like a handful. Did you get any magical bags? Did I grab you a magical bag? What's your equipment? I did not get you a bag of holding, so you'll have to probably put this in your backpack. I would say you can probably grab like 5 vegetables and the rabbit, but probably not more than that.
I
Isn't
will
there
grab.
isn't
I
there
will-
drinks in here?
Yes, there is a wine bottle in here. Um, uh, what's it called? Wizard Wines? Let me look for it real quick. But there is a wine bottle in here, and it looks nicely, in good condition.
That's all the cults. They have wine.
Joss, I want to borrow your bag of holding and shove all the food in the pantry in it.
I hand it over as I'm scribbling my magic runes. Is my detect magic going off yet?
Oh, yeah. Oh, by this point, yeah. It's called
All right.
Wizard of Wines, winery is what it is.
Yay!
Quick scan of all the rooms we've been in so far.
For
so
sure,
like
for
entrance
sure.
door,
Um,
hunting room, dining room.
let me take a quick look.
Food.
On the first floor. Oh, actually, Juno, can you make me an investigation check?
Sure.
I am taking a look. I think that's not here. On this floor, there is nothing magical that you're getting.
You guys also said something about a weird deck of cards.
Juno stuffed a deck of cards in their pocket.
Yep, it's here. Do you want to see it?
Yeah, can I just take a look at real quick?
Here, for you. Keep it. So I can take more food.
Whoa.
We're going into Joss's bag of holding, so no pressure.
Joss, the deck of cards is completely ordinary.
You sure this freaked you out? It's not reading as magical.
I swear, man. I'm on the face cards, just staring.
Again, cards just kind of have faces, bud. You just gotta get over it.
I
Uh,
like
I
ruffle
think-
through the face cards. Do any of them like look weird?
No, none of them look weird. They are perfectly fine.
Mm,
You sure you're not tripping, bro?
maybe I ate a bad meat pie.
Yeah, it might
I
have been.
think someone might have put something in that food that you ate on the way here.
Maybe you're just missing the nuggets. Maybe we should go to the second floor and see if there's anything interesting up there.
Second floor.
Enjoy it,
Juno, with your investigation check while you were in the pantry, I'm gonna say you had advantage on this, and we'll pretend you passed the check. You notice that there was a jar, actually several jars of this root there. Not a root vegetable, but like a medicinal root.
Okay, we take it.
Okay. I won't tell
Look what
you
I
what.
found, guys!
I won't tell you what kind of root it is because you did roll kind of low with the investigation, but anybody wants to figure out what it might be, they can make a nature check.
Yeah, here, guys. Look what I
I'm good at
found.
that.
What'd you
Sure.
find?
Let me take a.
16.
Ooh, oh, sorry. Let me take a
18?
look at that.
I got one more.
Yep, that's,
All right,
that's
yeah.
weird.
18 and a 16. You both see this, and it is valerian root. And I would say with a passive kind of like nature understanding and medicine, maybe. You do know that this is related to it. It can be a poison for asphyxiation if you make it correct.
That's a weird ingredient that you can apparently use to make like those kids over there.
Yeah.
So,
Was there any food in front of the bodies
No.
that they were like possibly eating?
It does look like they were mid-eating though, but the food that would have been there is not visible.
huh.
Also, I am very curious. It seems like there should be a room here. Like, I look with my magic eyes and also like bang on the wall.
Oh my god, you guys!
You think there should be a? You think there should be a room there?
You think there's a room? Is there hiding food? Are they hiding the wines there? Are they hiding the good food there? I'm sorry.
I mean,
Well,
just
you
like
know,
I think this is where the
Architecturally.
nuggies are hidden, is behind this wall. We
Oh
must
my
knock
God,
it
you
down.
guys.
it's okay, guys. I have a key. I'm gonna bring up my great axe.
You knock on that wall on both like sides of it, and it does sound a little hollow, like there's something behind it. But in terms of like, if I'm not even gonna have you make an investigation check, there is no secret door though to what's behind this wall.
Nasia, break it!
I would like to use my adamantine great axe to the wall, please.
Okay. Make an attack roll.
And by the way, it always hits critical. That's a nat 20.
Holy moly!
oh my
Nazia's getting the nugs.
Yo!
Nazia's getting the nugs.
Oh my gosh! All
Is the
right.
head away? Is the head in cellar?
I'll allow it. I'll allow it. If y'all want to skip the entire dungeon, sure, we can do this.
Oh, I'm sorry. We don't have to.
Give me just a moment to check something out real quick, though. Yeah. Okay. You smash a hole in the wall, and for a brief moment, you see a staircase leading down below. You know, the kids were talking about a basement, so this is probably the entrance to the basement. And just as you are about to rejoice and being like, hey, we found a secret entrance, the walls close in on themselves.
What the fuck? All right.
Man.
Whoa.
We're legging it.
And the way that it repaired itself, it kind of like twitched and kind of melded back together. And you can see that the wood kind of stitched itself back up.
You know, I think this is a living house, and I think it's eating us.
I think we're in the wrong place.
I think we're the nuggies.
I think we're the nuggies. Let's head upstairs.
All right.
All right.
Move yourselves into this spot here.
Let's see where it's at.
Come here,
Oops,
Steve.
Not me.
As you all make your way up the stairs, you get to the top of the stairs, and you see a, you know those monkey toys with the symbols?
Yes.
Yes,
Mhm.
and it's sitting at the top of the stairs. And then, as the first person that comes up the stairs, who was first in the marching order?
I think nausea.
Nausea?
I think it was
Nasia or
yeah, it was me.
Jazz?
Nausea, as you take that first step up the stairs, the monkey starts clapping. Clap, 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 making a lot of cymbal sounds. And
Oh,
it's
no.
very, very noisy.
I think I'd like to just kind of push it down the stairs.
You push it down the stairs, and the rest of the party watches as this clapping monkey toy tumbles down the stairs. And who's last? Who was taking up the rear of the party?
Maybe me as caboose.
As you are the caboose, Rock, you watch as the clapping monkey toy rolls past you, and then around the corner, and the sound stops.
Yes, they don't like that. I don't. No.
There was no
Well-
crash.
There go the toys. Oh,
Yes, they don't trust like that.
All right, in this room, you all are in a room. Give me a moment. I need to move people around just really quick. Okay, we're good. Oh no. No. Here we go. Unlit oil lamps are mounted on the walls of this elegant hall. Hanging above the mantelpiece is a wood frame portrait of two older adults with two smiling children who you recognize as Rose, the young girl that you saw, and her brother. And the older two folks, the lady in it looks to be very commanding, and the man in it seems to be cowering a little, and his smile is kind of unsure. But he's there. He's existing in this photo, in this painting. Sorry, not photo. And there are 4 suits of armor, and they flank the wooden doors that are at the top and bottom of this room. Each suit of armor clutches a spear and has a visored helm shaped like a wolf's head. The doors are carved with dancing youths, and they seem to kind of be dancing about.
Huh.
Anyone? How does anyone feel about those creepy kids in the painting now?
That's
Well, I
what's her
mean-
friends.
I still think ghost children.
I mean, we're already in it for the long haul.
Someone had to draw them.
All right. Do these statue knight dudes look kind of sus?
You want to do an investigation check?
Yeah.
Tell me how you're investigating. Like, are you touching them? Are you looking at them from a distance?
Looking at them, seeing if there's anything inside them.
Okay, so I feel like you would have to go up and touch them at that point, right?
Yeah, I'd probably have to like try to open the visor or something.
Okay. You go up to it and you put your hands on its shoulders and you try to take a peek into the helmet and you lift the visor up, and then there are 2 lights that appear, and it lights up.
Bro.
What
Oh.
have you done?
You see, they were sus, very sus.
And then the other statue lights up. The other statue lights up, and this also lights up. All 4 statues light up, and they ready their weapons, ready to fight. Are you all ready for initiative in combat?
Uh-oh.
Do we have a choice?
Give me a moment to get things set up. Just give me 1 moment.
I go touching things, huh?
All right, everybody can now roll initiative. For those who are newer to D&D Beyond, your initiative button is at the top center. It's going to be just kind of 1 number.
Are you telling me you weren't suspicious of the statues bordering the doors?
Yeah, it was pretty sus.
Oh god, that's
Damn.
wow.
What
Sorry.
have you done?
Wow,
Very fitting. Very fitting. All right.
that scared
all right.
me. That real scared me. I'm scaring myself.
You got us good. Got us good.
I can't find initiative.
It's gonna be at the top center of your page. It's next to your armor class, which looks like a shield icon.
Oh, I see it. Okay.
Okay. Okay, give me a moment. I have to put everybody on initiative thingy. Oh, my music is dying. It died.
My
didn't
music
it?
might be a bit loud.
Yeah, right.
There it
Oh,
goes.
we came back.
It's trying
Things are
its
getting
hardest.
intense.
I'm gonna refresh the page. Let's see if that works.
Rocky broke the background music by touching the statue.
Why is it so silent now?
Okay, I don't know. This happened last time when I was running this. The audio just kind of went to poop. Now, is everybody having bad audio? Like, are people using the link and not listening to the music bot?
I have music bot.
Oh, that's what.
Who's using a bot?
Music bot.
Music bot? Okay, then we're all gonna have no music.
Mine's still working.
Oh, you hear audio?
Yeah, it's
Mhm.
bugging out slightly, but it still works.
Okay, so
Mine
you-
still
on my
works.
end.
So you're not using the music bot. When I say music bot, I mean the Discord music
Oh.
bot.
No, I'm not using
it's
that one.
muted. It's muted on my end.
Okay, then I mine bugged out. I'll try and fix that in just a little bit. Hold on. Sparky 7, Juno 17. Joss is 6. Shamrock is 13. Or Rock and Nausea is 5.
Rip.
Steve is 7.
Which is the button to roll for attacks? I forgot. I'm so sorry.
Yeah, no worries. I will get there in just one moment. Okay, and do that. Set this up. I need dance controls, round counter. Okay. That's it. Okay. All right. For those new to Owlbear, there is a window for initiative to see the initiative. In the top left, there's like a butterfly icon. If you click that, that should open up the initiative window. And then that will tell you who is going who, or who's going when.
Where?
Do you see a butterfly icon in the top left? There's like a row of buttons.
Oh, I see it. Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I don't.
I see it. So, okay, so on the top right corner, you have your player list open right now. Right
Where?
next, on the map screen.
On the map? Oh, my bad.
Yeah, on the map screen. So on your top right corner, you currently have players open. There's a little purple outline of a butterfly. That's what you need to click on.
Oh, I see it. Thank you.
Yep.
Okay, will it work this time?
Coming back.
Music's back. Music's back. We're good. Okay, I think we're good. Nope. Nope.
Oh no.
I don't think it likes me using my D&D Beyond encounter sheet. Maybe? I don't know. Alright. So, Juno, you are first up, which is, you're a beginner, so...
Yeah, I was
This is-
surprised. I was like, damn.
Yeah.
I would have asked now.
Okay, so Juno, what you can do during combat is an action or a bonus action. And then there's a special type of thing called a reaction, which it'll say what its trigger is, and then when that trigger happens, you can use a reaction. You don't have to, though. A thing will say, like a feature or whatever it may be, will say if it's an action, and something will say if it's a bonus action. It is not literally, you can do 2 actions. The term is called bonus action. An attack is almost always an action. So you can do 1 attack here. And then if you're going to roll for an attack, if you go to your actions tab, it's going to be in that square to the bottom right, that big square section. And the actions tab is the first one in that section. For you all who are listening to the Discord music bot, I'm going to try to do something to fix the issue. If you want to use your weapon, you have your crystal short sword, or you can use your moon touch sword, the scimitar. Oh, that's right, I set you up for dual fighting. That's right, I remember now. Okay, so what you get to do is you get to attack twice in 1 turn. What I would tell you to do is you swing first with the short sword, and then you swing with your scimitar. So you're gonna, on the crystal short sword, you're gonna click that +4 button next to it. Okay. That's a 21. That's definitely gonna hit the armor. And so now that I said it's going to hit, you click that damage button, that 1d6 plus 2 next to it. All right, and
Oh,
so
yes, yeah.
that's an unfortunate roll of 3. Let me check something really quick. I think you do extra damage. Okay, yeah, and then you get extra damage with your crystal short sword. If you look down the list, there's a crystal extra damage, and that says 1d8. If you'll click
Mhm.
that. There you go.
That's
So
better.
whenever you swing with your crystal short sword, you're gonna click that 1d6 plus 2 and that 1d8. You get to do two damo. Um, give me just a moment. I need to go set the thing up so the music will play on my channel properly. Okay, there's that. Okay, and then oh, wrong button. Come on, computer. I believe in you. I think the audio died again. Uh-oh. Oh, there we go. Okay. Give me one more moment. I now need to mute some stuff. Nope, it's still muted. Perfect. Okay. Next up, where is the thingy? Cool. No audio is playing still. Love that. Let me refresh.
Oh, that is glitchy.
Okay, I'm hearing audio now. Nope. All right. Well,
I'm hearing it too, but it's really buggy.
okay. Yeah, I'm gonna have to like message the company because this is like not great, and this is the second time it's happened. So I'm gonna have to figure out what's up with the audio. I'm probably gonna use a different group if it keeps having this issue. All right. What was the damage you did? It was 6 plus 3 is 9 damage to the armor. And
I got my second weapon.
yeah, and then you can hit with the second weapon. So you go up and you slam with your short sword, and it deals that damage with that magical radiant light. Um, oh, nat 1. Oh no.
Weapon master for a short sword, right?
Right, you get advantage with the second swing. So roll again with the moon touch sword.
Oh my god.
All right. Well,
Oh my god.
a 7 is not gonna hit it. But you swing once, and then the armor notices you, and then blocks your second sword swing. And you are not able to make that second one, but you do hit it for 9 total damage. This was letter B. Yes, letter B. Since that's where you're at. All right. You could try to move. So you can also do movement on your turn. Each square is 5 feet, and you have 30 feet of movement, so you can move 6 squares. You can't stop in somebody else's space. You can't end your turn in somebody else's space. So up to you on how you want to move around.
I can enter to somebody else's space, or I cannot.
You can walk through somebody else's space, but you cannot end your turn there.
Okay, now the stairs counts as a space?
Yes.
I run back to the stairs.
Okay. All right. Is that gonna be the end of your turn? Okie dokie. Rock.
I shall.
Is there not? Never mind.
Huh?
Never mind. Sorry.
Never mind. Okay. Rock. It is your turn.
Okay. Interesting. They didn't have opportunity attack. That's good to know.
Oh, I forgot. Opportunity
That's
attack.
what I was thinking.
Oh.
Yeah,
I
same.
didn't want to say anything. I assumed it wasn't valid.
Ah. Okay. I forgot about opportunity attacks. I was like, oh, Juno's done. Yay. Okay. So Juno, there's a thing in D&D called opportunity attacks. So if you move 5 feet, if you move out of the reach of an enemy, so
Mhm.
if you were to move where you are now, that means this guy has an attack of opportunity on you to hit you.
Oh.
B also gets that attack because you left this space here. So what that means is you're kind of stuck there, right there, unless you
Oh.
want to, potentially, if you're okay with potentially getting hit, because I still have to roll to see if I hit you.
Ah. I didn't know that.
I mean, yes, you
two-
did not know that because you are this is your first time playing. But we can have you move out and we can ignore the opportunity attack.
Let's do it. Let's do it. No
Okay.
choice. I mean, it would be fair only, I guess.
So up to you if you want to move. You will just it will if you move here, you'll only take one attack, one potential attack from B.
Oh, so if I move away from boat or the amount of monster I have beside me, it will okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
so then D will also hit you. Or attempt to
I
hit
see.
you.
Okay, I will move here then, as you said.
Okay, and
Probably one
so
will attack me.
yeah, B will try to swing at you. That is a 14 to hit. What is your AC? Your AC is a 16, so the 14 will not hit as it swings its spear and you dodge out of the way and make it over to the other side. All right, that's going to be the end of your turn. Rock, it is your turn.
Cool, no damage yet. Good. That means I can attack. I cast Shillelagh on my quarterstaff, and then I go and attack B. 19.
19. That is going to hit? Yes, 19 will hit.
I would be scared if a 19 did not hit.
Okay, this is that same bug we were having, so we're taking that first number, correct? I think it's the 8.
Yeah.
Who are you attacking? B? Or
B.
B. You swing your staff for 8 damage, and that knocks off one of its shoulder plates, and it goes and hits the back wall, and it's kind of like twitching a little bit now. It doesn't seem to be able to be stable. It is now what's called bloodied. When I use the term bloodied, that means they are 50% health or lower.
Nice. And then weapon mastery for topple. If I hit a creature with a quarterstaff, I can force them to make a con saving throw of DC 8 plus ability modifier. Would that be the ability modifier Shillelagh or ability modifier for innately on the weapon?
Well, I'll give it for the Shillelagh. I'll give it to the Shillelagh.
Alright, that would be plus 5, so 13 DC. Otherwise, it becomes toppled.
Okay. It got a 14, so it did not get toppled.
Dang. Oh well. Tried. I end my turn.
Okie dokie. It is now the armor's turn. Armor A sees Kit Kat. Thinks
Oh no.
they are a tasty person to hit. They swing their spear and smack it against you or attempt to. That is a 11 to hit. Your AC is
It's
a
14.
14, so you are okay. And then it swings around to hit Joss. Oh, I got a nat 20. I'm very sorry.
Oh no.
Uh,
It's okay, you can take it, right?
you can
Right?
take it, Joss, right? Right?
Mm.
Bring it on.
Joss, you thought this armor was very focused on Kit Kat and weren't expecting that second swing, and it slams its spear against you for 11 bludgeoning damage. Armor C takes its spear and tries to hit Nausea over the head. That is a dirty 20 to hit Nausea, which is going to hit. That is a 7 bludgeoning damage to Nausea. You aren't raging, correct? Also, you're muted if you've been talking at all, Nausea.
Confirming, Joust, you don't have a displacement cloak, right?
I haven't had a turn yet, so I'm not raging.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, do people have displacement cloaks? I know Rock you did, right?
I do.
I don't know.
I will
I
have
don't.
okay. I'll have to look at people's equipment. And so that hits you for 7 bludgeoning, and then C is gonna spin around and do another attack. That's 15 to hit Nausea, and that will miss. B is going to attack Sparky. That is a 10 to hit, which will miss. And then it swings around to hit, oh my god, there we go. To hit Rock, that is a 18 to hit Rock, but Rock has a 21 AC. It just clinks off Rock's armor. And D swings to hit Rock as well. That is a 22 to hit. Do you have Displacement Cloak?
Yep.
Okay, alright, so let's roll again. That is a 10. So it does, your cloak helps you kind of make it difficult to get hit. And then D is going to swing at Juno. That is a 8 to hit, which will not hit, and that is the end of the armor's turn. Yep, that's it. It is Kit Kat's turn. Kit Kat, I know you haven't played D&D too much. Do you need a refresher on how to play? Run
The
combat.
only question that I'm not used to is range attack through players.
I
It's a -2.
homebrew that you can shoot through players, and there it does not give any cover. But you are currently threatened in your space by enemies, so you
Mhm.
will have disadvantage on your ranged attack roll.
As a bonus action, I was going to do disengage,
Okay.
and I would like to scoot.
Yeah, there you
This
go.
is like a higher angle.
Yeah, that would be a higher angle. Yeah.
My weapon is a shotgun.
Right.
What?
I forgot I let you have a shotgun.
I feel like we missed a memo here.
Yeah, I feel like we missed something.
You know, Kit Kat wanted a gun, so I was like, sure, it's
What
fine.
the heck is that thing?
What is the shotgun you speak of?
Not many people know of this weapon, but let me go ahead and show you what it can do. I'm gonna shoot
What
at
a weird looking
D.
wand.
Okay.
Let's go for a hit.
18 just hits and clinks the armor of D. That is
That's a lot of AC.
12.
Uh-oh.
And
12
because
damage.
there's a teammate near D, I do get advantage, right?
Guys, just to let you know, my stream just crashed.
Oh.
Oh. I believe it's not advantage, but guaranteed sneak attack.
Yes, it's a
Oh.
guaranteed
Yeah, right?
sneak attack, not advantage.
Okay.
Alright.
I'm very
That is an extra 8 damage to the armor. You all watch as Kit Kat dances over to the top of the stairs and goes, "Say hello to my little friend!" And then shoots the shotgun. You don't actually say that, Kit Kat, but it was a movie reference. And the shotgun shoots D, and there's a bunch of bullet holes in it. It is messed up pretty badly, and it is now bloodied. Sham.
Can you hear me?
Do you want us to take are you okay with us continuing going until we get to your turn, which is actually next turn? I just realized.
Dang it, Kit Kat, that was loud.
Can you guys hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you. Can you hear
Yep.
us?
Okay, that's good. I can hear you.
Okay.
I just need to refresh some stuff real quick.
Okay. And then, Kit Kat, you used your bonus action, you used your action, you moved. Is there anything else you would like to do? You probably have enough movement to move like 1 or 2 squares, I think.
No, I'll stay right there. That's fine.
Okay. That's gonna be the end of your turn, and then we will wait for Sham to get back on track. Checking in. How's everyone feeling? How's everyone doing? Anybody have any questions about anything?
I'm good.
Nope.
Okay. Cool.
Mhm.
Is
I'm
this
just
too
making
scary
sure.
so far, or has the horror been okay so far?
Needs
been
more
okay.
horror.
Needs more horror? Oh
It's
no!
more spooky.
No!
It's not scary enough.
It's not scary enough!
More Goopy.
Oh no. I can't go too hard because then I'll scare myself.
The irony of the situation.
Seeking Panda says
Okay, my
because two
my
did.
stream's working again.
Okay, perfect.
I just need to hop back on shared chat because I got kicked out.
Okay, I'll
of
wait.
that.
Seeking Panda says because 2 dead children weren't enough.
Yeah. I feel like mortality of children in fantasy medieval settings is still pretty high, right? Even though we have access to healing magics.
I would imagine so, because magic is still not like a thing that everybody has, right? Like, wizards are. They went to school for magic. Warlocks had to make a pact with somebody. Druids can use magic because they're attuned to nature. Clerics can use magic because they have a faith in something. You know, like a lot of the magic requires you to spend time with something or do something. So I would imagine that most commoners can't use magic. I yeah.
I think even in the case of like sorcerers, which is you have magic in your blood, like I think the argument for level 1 sorcerers compared to a commoner who might have sorcerer potential is like you still need to learn how to channel and like how to manipulate that energy.
Right.
I think.
Right. You still need to learn how to do this stuff.
Okay, there we go. I fixed it.
Okay, perfect. All right. Sparky, it is your turn. So, on your turn, you can do an action, a bonus action, and movement, and then optionally a reaction. Oh, also, Juno and Sparky, you can use a reaction not on your turn as well. As long as the triggering thing happens, then you can do that reaction. Your feature will say whether it's a reaction or not, though.
How?
Okay.
I don't think you have any. Let me check. No. You just have opportunity attack, which is what everybody
Okay.
gets. And then Sparky, let me see.
I think mine are just. I think all my actions are attacks.
Oh, you have a shield spell. So you can increase your AC if you're about to get hit, but it does cost you to cast a spell.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. So, for you, if you want to do a weapon attack, it's going to be in that big red, the big box at the bottom right. There's all those small tabs. If you go to the actions tab, it has your weapons that you can do. And then, your doggo, does things on your bonus action. So you have to use your bonus action to have your dog do stuff. I created a action for you. Otherwise you would have to roll like with blank dice. If you scroll down
Okay.
to the bonus action section, there's a force empowered rend. That's your doggo attack. So if you click that +5 and then the 1d8 if it hits, it's the same thing. One thing to note though, your dog goes after your turn. So once you say I'm done with my turn, it's your dog's turn. So then
Okay,
that's
sounds
when
good.
the attack would happen.
All right, so I just do my attack action first, and then I end my turn, and then it's the dog's turn.
Yes, and I think
Okay.
on the dog's turn is when it moves too. Yeah.
Okay. I attack statue B
Okay.
with the spear.
Okie dokie. Unfortunately, a 9 will not hit.
Oh man. All right, I have my turn.
Okay. Let's get that doggo going.
All right. What do I do? Can I explain like something that the dog can do, or just say the dog attacks?
You can just say the dog attacks. Do note that the dog has to be within 5 feet, though, of an enemy, which means it needs
Okay.
to be in a square next to B, D, A, or C.
Okay.
Just letting you know also, though, it's going to have that same problem where Juno tried to move. It will get an attack of opportunity if it tries to leave any of those squares. Let me take a
Okay.
look at what else you can do. Yeah, it's a you have to get up close to attack.
Okay. So like, could I move the dog between B and D?
Yeah, you could do that.
Okay. I move Steve the dog. Steve the dog moves towards between B and D.
Okay.
And then Steve attacks statue D.
Okie dokie.
Is it just like a bite, or can it be like
You
like
can
this dog can like shoot fire or whatever?
you can describe it however you like. But what mechanically in the game it will be force damage. So that's usually like a pushing, like a I don't want to use the word
Oh,
force.
so it just runs and headbutts them.
Sure.
Okay. Steve runs and headbutts statue D in the abdomen.
Okay. I'm so sorry. That's also a 9. That does not work as the statue lumbers out of the way. All right. That's gonna be the end of your turn, Joss. It is your turn. Oh, sorry. Did you want Steve to move anywhere else?
No.
Okay, then Joss, it's your turn. You're the dead center.
So,
Yeah.
yeah.
Good thing you're a healer and you can also heal yourself.
Does anyone mind a little bit of friendly fire on the dog and Nazzle?
As long as it doesn't kill the dog.
The dog has 20 HP.
Are you planning on attacking the dog?
The dog can be healed by
I have an
mending.
AoE around myself that I want to do.
The dog can be healed by mending, which is a cantrip, so it fundamentally has free infinite heals outside of combat.
Yeah, outside
Okay.
of combat.
I'm going to thunderclap.
Okay. What do I roll to save?
Everything within 5 feet of me rolls a Constitution saving throw.
One fails. One definitely fails. What was the DC?
DC 13.
13. 3 fail. And 4 fail. All 4 fail. So Nausea, you will need to make a Constitution saving throw. And
Okay.
Sparky, Steve needs to make a Constitution saving throw. So to do that roll, um, if you click
Ah,
on,
can I use my heroic inspiration on that one?
yeah. Oh, which reminds me, I need to tell you all you have heroic inspiration, but it's near the end of the session, so it's a little too late. Um, so Sparky, if you look on your actions sheet, there's gonna be a section that says Seal Defender. If you click on that, it'll bring up a menu on the like a text on the right hand side, like a window. If you scroll down, there's gonna be a Seal Defender like stat block. Do you see that?
Okay. Yeah.
Okay. So you see where it says con 14 plus 2?
Um, con 14.
Yeah, it's like a column of stats on the Seal Defender's stat block. Okay. We'll just I'll show it to you later. So what you're gonna just roll is a 1d20, and I'll tell you what number you'll add to it.
Okay.
To roll a d20, it's going to be in the bottom left where there's that dice icon, and then you're going to click on the d20, which is the top of the list.
Okay. Roll to
Everyone.
everyone. Okay.
Oh, that's bad.
Dang.
Um,
I suck at this.
no, it's the luck of the dice. It's not you. So you would add 4 to that, so it'd be a total of 6, but you both failed the save. So the damage is Steve takes 6 thunder damage, and Nausea, you also take 6 thunder damage, and then the enemies all take 6 thunder damage. All right. You all notice that Armor D is now twitching very erratically, and a lot of its like metallic pieces are kind of jingling against each other. It looks like it's very unstable now and probably gonna die soon.
Mm.
But none of the armors are dead yet.
Not yet.
Joss, what else would you like to do with your turn?
Then, where was it? Who is hurting among the party? Who's
I
taking
mean,
damage?
I'm hurt, but not hurting.
I'm emotionally hurt because you hurt my dog.
Unfortunately, standard healing spells don't work on the dog, do they?
No, because it's a construct.
Hidoki is mending.
Okay. How do I use this? Uh, Nausea, is the damage you took just the 6 from my thunderclap?
No, I took some damage earlier. Don't remember what from.
Uh,
From a spear.
Okay.
Mm.
All healing word nausea then. As my bonus action.
okay.
Wait, that has a red number. I re-roll ones because of my healer thing. Whatever
Just
that
like
feature
rock,
is.
huh?
Yeah, healing re-rolls. I re-roll ones on when I restore HP.
Okay.
So I'm just going to re-roll one of the D4 that was on the 1.
I think it was specifically for spells and the healing kit.
Yeah. So
What do I get total?
3 plus the 2 plus plus my 3 modifier, so 8.
Cool. I love it.
And that's my turn because
Okay.
I would evoke opportunity attack no matter where I move.
Nausea, it's your turn. And then we're going to end our game after Nausea's turn.
On this action, go into my rage. And I'm going to swing my great sword at C.
Okie dokie.
15.
15. Unfortunately, that swing is not good enough.
Well, that's okay.
Yeah.
Because I have grace.
Oh. So that's a plus 7?
I can
or
damage it
plus
equal
5?
to plus 7.
Plus 7?
Yeah, so plus 7 damage.
Oh, because you're raging. That's right. That's
Oh,
just...
do I add a bonus on that? Because my to hit is plus 7.
So, let me look at your sheet. Hold on a second.
Because graze is damage equal to the ability modifier, which is 7.
No, it seems to be a plus 5, is what I'm seeing.
My greatsword says plus 7. Looking at it right now.
Ability modifier. So the 2 hit is actually ability modifier plus proficiency bonus.
Gotcha.
So it's a plus 5. It's your strength modifier, so it's a plus 5.
Copy that.
But you do get the plus 2 from your rage. If you go into features and traits and click on the rage message, there's an option at the very bottom where you could say activate rage.
Yes, it's activated.
Okay, so yeah, it'll be a plus 7. It will actually be a plus 7. So
okay, gotcha.
That is to see. Take 7 damage. The armor is still standing tall.
And I'm just gonna end my turn there.
Okay. And when we come back, it will be Juno's turn, and that's where we'll start and pick up again. For everybody, I forgot to mention this, which we will go doing forward for next session onwards. Everybody gets heroic inspiration at the beginning of every session. What that means is you get to re-roll any die. So let's say you rolled a 1 on your damage and you're like, oh no, I want to turn that into good damage. So you can re-roll that die. You failed your saving throw, then you could re-roll the d20. So you get 1 heroic inspiration per session. That means you have 1 for 3 hours. And you might as well use it by the end of the session because,
Okay.
yeah. And it refreshes every session, but you don't get more than 1. Yeah. Okay. Well, that's going to be the end of today's session. And how did you all enjoy that? Was that pretty good?
Yeah.
Yeah. We're getting the hang of it. Well, at least
Yeah. Getting the hang of it. If you have any questions, if you need to let me know about anything or you have any feedback, please message me in Discord. I would love to hear anything that you need help with or you would like some more, find some feedback, etc., etc. And so we will see each other in 2 weeks, and it'll be the same time in 2 weeks. And so I'll see you all then.
Peace out.
Okay.
Okay. Thanks for coming back.
Thanks for coming.
Thanks, everyone.
Yep. Thank you. Bye.
Bye.
Good times.
Bye.
Does anyone do?